Okay, so today's topic is how do you find an investor-friendly title company in New York? And I get this question also probably 1 to 3 times a week. How do I find an investor-friendly title company in New York? And you may not like this answer, but there really is no such thing in New York. If you're thinking about an investor-friendly title company, you probably watch some other person who invests in real estate in another state. Because in most states, in I think all 49 states, the title company runs a transaction. Now, there are some other attorney states, but even in other attorney states, they're just an attorney who affiliates with a title company. A title company is going to disperse the funds and do all the work. Therefore, you want a title company who's investor friendly and understands how you may want to assign the contract. It's not how it works in New York. In New York, attorneys run the transaction, and you need an investor-friendly attorney. I have a great one who's in Queens and Long Island, and I have a couple of other good ones that work in upstate New York. If you want referrals, I'm happy to give them. You can just put a comment below if you want an attorney in an area. But there's really no such thing as an investor-friendly title company in New York because title companies do a lot less regarding the real estate transaction in New York. Now they're crucial. You need title company. You have to have title insurance when you buy a property, but they are making sure that title is being conveyed. So nobody's going to come and say that's really my house. You own my house. They're also making sure taxes are paid, and they're looking at any liens or and also housing and building searches to see if there are any violations, open permits, open violations, that kind of thing. So they're crucial to the transaction. However, there isn't really an investor friendly component to them. The transactions happen, and as I said, the attorneys are much more important. So you need, if you're an investor, a investor friendly attorney. What I found is that most attorneys, a vast majority, 99% of them, really have never done an assignment of contract before. They know about them. They learn about them in law school. They say they understand them, but they haven't really done them, and they need to understand exactly what happens. Because when I go into contract and I assign that contract, it's very important what I'm responsible for when I go into contract, and the person who I'm assigning to has to understand they're taking my place. So let me give you an example. If I go into a contract and I'm asking the seller to have the property broom clean, and it's a mess, and the seller said he's not going to clean it up, and then I assign that contract, it's really on me now to make sure the property is broom clean. So that's happened before, and you need an attorney who understands that the contract between the seller and you, if it's going to be assigned, first of all, it has to be assignable. The standard clause in the New York State contract says it's not assignable, clause 26. But whatever the seller is responsible to provide for you, if you're assigning the contract, you technically are responsible to provide that for the person you're assigning it. So an investor-friendly attorney is a lot more important in a New York real estate deal than it is than an investor-friendly title company. It's really much more important that you have an investor-friendly attorney, not an investor-friendly title company. Title companies really, a lot of them are interchangeable. I have a preferred title company that I use that helps me in certain situations where things get hairy or difficult. But the issue of investor friendly really is much more important when it comes to choosing your attorney than it is when you're choosing a title company. What you hear all over the internet is the investor friendly title company, because in all other 49 states, the title company is going to run the transaction and they need to understand assignments of contract. So if you like these videos, click like. I'm still going Facebook Live, then going on YouTube. On Facebook above will be howtoflipnewyork.com and all the ways that I can help you. If you're on YouTube, then go below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Any comments get answered very quickly, within a couple of days, sometimes in a couple of hours. So please list a comment. If you have any topic you want discussed, I do these by request all the time. This is something that I get asked all the time about an investor-friendly title company. And if you have any questions, my office number is below or above, and you can give me a call. And if you don't, you can either type it in the comments or you can call me and ask me. Thank you very, very much for watching.